if coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bruins' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Never thought about taking a knee. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have the football first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. Listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Gives it on the option. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Makes a connection. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's first and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move with the gut yardage. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Sategna. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. On the move, it's Price. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They've been running it, but now the pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the Sooners get enough to move the chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Got it! They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Back to pass. It's Francis. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Power football with the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. He's up to 41 yards on the ground in this 1st quarter. That is a terrific start. Caught in the backfield, it's Sategna. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Pride. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Kearney. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. That's caught. It's Price. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive. Maliava. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have...
Oh, he's got some space. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to pass. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. He's got him. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Oh, it's picked off. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Grabbed over the middle, it's Kearney. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Fry. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Price. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Sooners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. Nice move to keep running. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Maliava. He's got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught behind the line, it's Marshall. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense will quickly use a timeout. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna take a shot. Snatches it on the right. He's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Iyamaleava. Finds his man down the middle. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wilson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Makes one man miss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Bruins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Price. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Price. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. On the ground, it's Thomas. Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Rushes on him. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Dropping back, it's Francis. Quick completion on the out. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Kearney. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Sooners will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The give to the tailback. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The quick out. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Francis. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And he'll be brought down. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Grab behind the line. It's Prime. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Price. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kent. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2 and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Quarterback will keep it. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Reads it, fires complete. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Caught near the sticks. It's Wheeler. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for a man. It's Francis. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a gap. It's Price. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air, it's Francis. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Got a man. It's Prime. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Prime. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Running to Green. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They want that clock to run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Looking for room. It's Price. There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They'll ride the hot hand. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Dropping back, it's Francis. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. The throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Reese. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. He's piled up 97 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. The give out of the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Sooners come to the line on 30 short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Francis. Got it in the middle, it's Kearney. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. It's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up